Hello, and welcome to Pamir Production. In this video, we will show you the traditional way of preparing Dilya, a Wakhi traditional dish. This special dish is made on significant occasions, particularly on the third day of Fatiha, a prayer gathering held after someone's passing. Leaving the home of the deceased and traveling towards the grinding site. In the first stage, we will grind the wheat into small pieces using unique naturally shaped stones. Now, we have arrived at our destination. The first step is to clean the grinding stone with water before use. In Wakhi, the stone is called jawaz. Here, we also have another set of grinding stones which we will be using. The person working here is an expert in Dilya preparation, and we have requested him to help us in this process. Now the stones are clean, we begin by adding small portions of wheat into the jawaz. Before grinding, we sprinkle a small amount of water over the wheat to prevent it from spilling out of the jawaz. The grinding process is quite simple, but energy-consuming. We lift and drop a heavy stone onto the wheat, breaking it into small pieces. The weight of the stone is around 10 kilograms. We have approximately 20 to 25 kilograms of wheat to prepare. The first round of grinding is now complete, and we are collecting the crushed wheat in a plastic bag. The process continues for several more rounds. Since this is a physically demanding task, everyone in the group takes turns. This traditional method of grinding is continuing from a long time in the Wakhi tradition. Nowadays, machines are available for grinding wheat, but many locals believe that using machines affect the real taste of Dilya. The wheat for Dilya must be crushed to a specific texture, not too fine or too grainy, which is difficult to achieve with modern machines. After nearly 15 rounds of grinding, we are now on the final turn. It has taken us about 2 hours to grind all 25 kilograms of wheat. Now, we are traveling back to the deceased's home, passing through the old village streets, surrounded by traditional mud houses. In Hunza Valley, people traditionally built mud houses instead of using cement. These homes stay cool in summer and warm in winter, making them well suited for the region's climate. Now, we are loading the crushed wheat into the car and returning back. On the way, we pass by the oldest mosque in the village. With the first stage of grinding complete, we now move on to the second stage, cooking the meat. The cooking process has now begun. We are cooking the meat of a male sheep, ram, in a large traditional cooking pot called a deg. The ram is sacrificed following Islamic traditions during the special prayer session, Fatiha, on the third day. We start by adding water into the deg, followed by the crushed wheat. The wheat is first placed in a small pot, and hot water from the deg is poured over it. This method helps filter out any remaining stone particles from the crushed wheat. Next, we add solidified fat, charbi, and salt to enhance the dish's flavor. For cooking, we use a traditional wood fire instead of fuel, gas, or electricity. The cooking process is long and requires patience. It takes approximately 6 to 8 hours for Dilya to be fully prepared. During this time, the Dilya must be continuously stirred for about 6 hours to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the deg. The dish is now taking shape, and the meat looks perfectly cooked. The cooked wheat mixture continues to boil gently. We remove the cooked meat and take it to a separate area to cut it into smaller pieces. Now, the traditional Wakhi dish, Dilya, is ready. It is served to those attending the third day night prayer. This dish holds great cultural significance in the Wakhi community. You can also try preparing it at home. The prepared Dilya, wheat mixture, and the cooked meat are served separately, but in some places, they are also mixed together before serving. This depends on local preferences and traditions. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more traditional Wakhi food preparations, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for upcoming videos.